resources. We want this to be as accessible as possible, to really be as low code or even no code if possible, with tools like this, right? Like you can take, can you go to the next slide? No, yeah. So the most likes in the last 5 days, we can arrange a feed that way, right? So the things that have the most likes in the last 5 days go to the top, the community sees them first, we all share this algorithm. This algorithm is open for everyone to see how it works. Yeah, and for us to collectively decide on the scoring of our resources. Yeah, I wanted to go through a few of these so that it's like more or less clear how they work. So for example, if we have like as an assessment, we define likability as a dimension. So you are positioning resources on the dimension of likability through likes. A very easy method would be where we just want to see the most likes at the top. So in this case, the number of likes corresponds to the score of each post. So if something has 20 likes, the score of that post is 20, right? This is a super simple algorithm, but very soon, very easily, you can get much more complex things. If you go to the next one. So for example, here we have two assessments, singular assessments, a heart and a flag. Yeah, a red flag. And we have two operations for this method. We have the dimension. In this case, it's a dimension of freshness. So we are assessing things so that the freshest things go to the top. In this case, dividing likes between hours since post. So you already get that, yeah, something with 13 likes, with posted only 1 hour ago would have a score of 13, while something with 20 likes scored, posted 2 hours ago would have a score of 10. And very easily you can see how you can get a much more complex feed algorithm with a very simple operation. And here we're also using a threshold to define that things that have more than 5 flags are obscured, maybe removed from the feed, maybe blurred out, or some other light moderation tool. So we can also see how this assessment framework can help communities to do collective curation and soft moderation of their feeds, just with this simple operation. Yeah, other interesting things you can do if you would have, for example, an upvote, downvote pair. You could have two different dimensions that come from the same assessments. So if you subtract the positive to the negative, you get a sort of sentiment score. So for example, 100 likes, 101 dislikes, you get a sentiment of -1. But you could also have a dimension of engagement. How much have people engaged with this post, regardless of their assessment is positive or negative? Go to the next one. And you can see how, yeah, the value is completely different, right? So you could have two different contexts, two different feeds, where you see each one, or you can combine them into one context where you have a combination of both, or whatever, yeah, your community feels like doing. And this is what we call the SenseMaker dashboard. This is what communities can see all of their assessments being done in their groups. How are users, members of a neighborhood, assessing a specific resource? What have they used, when? Sort of like making it transparent for the community to see how the algorithms are working and what other members are assessing. Yeah, I'm sure you are all having like super exciting ideas. These are very simple examples. And I'm looking forward to hear what you have in mind with this. Also, this is, I'm showing like very simple math operations also because this is what we can actually do right now. We can only do very simple math operations, but this is already code that is working. If you are holochain savvy at least, which not many people are. But if you do, then please, please, please talk to me. Yeah. So you can see how we conceptualize sense making as a paradigm of social coordination, doing resource assessment, doing collective content curation, having light moderation tools, and some casual decision making. Not super blockchain hardcore, but more casual stuff.